The traditional Christian view of demons is that they are disembodied spirits that afflict or possess people. The activity of demons, however, transcends this. Demons can also inhabit buildings, land, or space. Ignorance in this area has led to the uncontrolled activity of these demons. This book by Kakra titled Squatters will expose you to this truth and give you practical steps you can take to overcome such demons. Get your copy now. You could be living with your enemy.
You can order this book through the following means. Place your order on Facebook by posting Order Squatters at the comment section or message window. We also deliver worldwide.
This message is brought to you by the friends and partners of Kakra. Welcome to Air Power with Kakra, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Morning Star Cathedral, Lighthouse Chapel International, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message. Welcome to today's broadcast. Kakra has been sharing a powerful series titled Formula for Humility. The subtitle for today is The Humility of a Child. Let's join in.
Today I want to speak on the humility of a child. Talk about the humility of a child. Matthew 18 verse 1. At the same time came the disciples to Jesus saying, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" They said, "In your kingdom, Lord, who is the greatest?" We're not talking about the greatest in the kingdom of men, in the kingdom of heaven. And Jesus called a little child unto him and set him in the midst of them. And he said, "Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted," which means unless you change. Change into what? Into a little child. You shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Verse 4, "Whosoever shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." The kingdom of heaven is different from the kingdom of men. The way it works, the way it operates, the principles behind the kingdom of heaven is so different from the world that if you are not careful, you may think that they are the same. But my thoughts are not your thoughts. Neither are your ways my ways. Somebody asked a question. He said, "Who is the greatest?" Now, if we had asked this question in the world right now, who is the greatest person in the world? People will mention politicians, or the greatest person in the world is Bill Gates because he has a lot of money. But it's amazing the answer Jesus gave. He called a little boy. Then he said, "This little boy is one of the greatest people in the world." What makes this little child so great is his humility. Wow. One day, I had a dream. In the dream, I was on top of about a 12-story building. And a cripple was sitting in a wheelchair in the dream. And God spoke to me in the dream and said, "Do you see this cripple?" He said, "Push this cripple over the building. Let him fall. When he falls, he will walk." I said, No. He will die. So the cripple was there. I was also standing there. I was watching the cripple. Then the Lord called some small boy. The boy was about 4 years old. And the boy came. And he said to the little boy, "Push this cripple over the building." The boy, without hesitation, he pushed the wheelchair. The wheelchair fell from the top. So I started running down the stairs to go and check whether the guy is dead. But surprisingly, I don't know how I got there, but I got there before the guy's body arrived on the ground. And as the guy was screaming and falling, he landed on his two legs, completely healed. The guy that the little boy pushed. So, this particular scripture, it makes sense to me. That the way the kingdom of heaven works It is people who are like little children who do great things. So when we say the humility of a child, all that we are saying is that in the kingdom of heaven, this is not the kingdom of earth. If you want to be very great, God said, look, you must be as humble as a child, and you will become great.
Thanks for joining us. Today, we learned that in the kingdom of heaven, the humility of a child makes you the greatest person. Join us same time tomorrow for the continuation of this message. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith. I delivered safe and sound. Dear Kakra, I had a very challenging pregnancy and sent you a message to pray for me. You assured me you had and that all will be well. To the glory of God, I delivered a beautiful baby girl and it's been a wonderful experience so far. I give God all the glory. Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you.